Welcome to another episode of Mexican in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make some poblano pasta. I have some poblano peppers. They're not so common to find around here, but you can find them in Las Tunas.fi. They have really great prices, great Mexican products. They're located in Tampere, Finland, but they deliver anywhere else. And you're going to love this recipe. First of all, we have to start by boiling our pasta. And for this, we have to warm up some water. It has to reach boiling point before we can add our pasta in there. We're also adding some salt to it, and after that we can add our pasta. It depends how much of it you want to make. I think one can will be good for around 4 or 5 portions. It depends, of course, if you add more milk you can make more of it, but I think that's about the right amount. For your pasta, check the instructions on the package. This one says 11 minutes, but I'm going to start checking it at 9, 10 and 11 just to make sure. I don't want to overcook it. But once you feel it's on a perfect spot, then you can take it out from the fire. Once our pasta is done, I'll just strain it, and I'm going to leave it here for a while I'm making my sauce. I'm taking my can of peppers and throwing it in there. Some people don't enjoy the flavor the liquid has. They think it's a bit bitter, so you can remove it if you don't like it. I'm adding a cube of chicken bouillon, these cubes to make chicken broth. I'm adding about 1/4 of an onion. If the onion is too small, then it's half of it. I'm also going to add 150 milliliters of milk. After that, we're going to close the lid, blend everything together. The time will depend on your blender, but basically we want to make a really smooth sauce. We don't want any lumps. You will see how these small tiny pieces of the pepper start being less and less and disappearing. We want it to be quite even, quite smooth. Our sauce is quite liquid and quite nice already, but I'm going to make it a bit more thick. So for this I'm going to add about 50 grams of cream cheese. Just take a spoon, drop it in there, and we'll blend again. We want to make it smooth, we want to make all those chunks go away. Once our sauce is done, I'm going to add some canola oil to my pot. The pot is already a bit warm, it's on 3 or 4 out of 6, so medium fire. You will throw the sauce in there, have to make it a bit quick so we don't want the sauce jumping everywhere. Here it's a good time where you can also grab a spoon, taste a bit of the sauce. If you think it's missing some salt or some other condiment, you can add it. For my taste, it only needs some salt at the moment. And as I said before, this sauce is very simple, very quick, easy. We will just let it boil here for around 10 minutes. This step is optional, but I think corn goes really nice with poblano taste. It's usually together on any of these dishes that use this pepper. So I'm going to take some canned corn and just put a couple spoons in there. I'll use maybe 2/3 of a small can. Just put it in there so it gets warm and it gets a bit cooked with the sauce. After 10 minutes you will see the sauce starts getting a bit more of a vibrant green color, and that's when we're going to add our pasta in there. Make it gently, we don't want the sauce spilling all over. So just add it there, start mixing it with the corn, with the pasta, and you will notice it's really creamy, it's really nice, it smells great. Basically our pasta is ready at this point. We can let it be there for a few minutes if your pasta needs a bit more cooking, but at least if your pasta is right, it should only take a couple minutes in there and you can start serving. Our pasta is ready, and for serving I'm just going to spread some feta or salad cheese on top. We usually use cotija or fresh cheese, but I don't find those here. If you can find those wherever you are, you can use those. It's also nice. But I think this freshness of the feta cheese goes really nice. And also, I saved some of the corn from the can, so I'm going to take some of those corns and just sprinkle it on top to give it a bit of color, a bit of contrast. And our pasta is ready. This is how I make poblano pasta. It's a very simple, very quick dish. It doesn't take more than 10-15 minutes. It's such a different flavor, but it's really nice. It's creamy. The corn goes really nice with the cheese. It's fresh. So try it at home. Hope you like it. Press like, subscribe, activate the bell, all those kind of things. Share with your friends, and see you in the next one.